Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into a super practical guide on something that's on literally everyone's mind, but often causes a ton of stress: money, investing, and actually achieving financial freedom. We're going to break down exactly how everyday Americans can shift from just surviving to totally thriving. So let's jump right into it. What if your money could work for you? I want you to take a second and really imagine that. The source material we're looking at today opens with this massive, powerful hook. For so many of us, the default is just a lifelong grind, right? Working incredibly hard, living paycheck to paycheck, basically trading our precious time for dollars. But what if we completely flip that script? What if the dollars you earned became like little employees, working around the clock on your behalf? It's a huge paradigm shift, and honestly, it's exactly what we're going to explore today. Okay, let's dive into this. For a lot of people, life is this constant uphill battle, pushing the boulder up the hill, constantly working for money. But the alternative is flipping things so your money is actively working for you. And the source text really hammers home that this transition, it is not some impossible fantasy. It's just a structural change in how you manage your resources. It's literally the difference between being a perpetual employee to your bills versus stepping up and becoming the CEO of your own financial life. The principles we're unpacking show us exactly how that incredible transition happens. Section 1. The Wealth Building Reality. Every day, millions of Americans earn a paycheck, but only a small percentage build real wealth. Let that sink in for a second. It's a pretty harsh reality. You can earn a high six-figure income and still be completely broke if you don't know how to manage it. In the financial world, they often call these folks Henrys, high earners not rich yet. We're kind of culturally conditioned to believe that if you just get a good job and earn a steady check, well, wealth is just going to naturally follow. But earning, that's really just the starting line. Wealth building is the marathon that comes after. So, what actually separates the truly wealthy from everyone else? Well, it isn't luck. It's simply understanding how money works. And honestly, this is incredibly empowering. If wealth were just a roll of the dice, we'd all be helpless, right? Just crossing our fingers and hoping for a lottery win. But the source material explicitly states that wealth building is actually a mechanical system. Once you learn the foundational rules of the game, you can absolutely play to win. Section 2. Smart habits and budgeting. Look, you can't fill a bucket that has holes in it. It's just impossible. That's exactly why this curriculum begins with the absolute basics: budgeting basics for everyday Americans, saving strategies, and smart daily money habits. Think of this like preparing the soil before you plant a garden. You simply cannot build long-term wealth if you've got fundamental leaks in your daily spending. The source points out that achieving financial freedom starts with knowing exactly where your dollars are going, employing strategies to build a solid safety net, and developing habits that actually align with your ultimate goals. If you're just starting out, mastering these concepts has to be your absolute first priority. Section 3. Beginner-friendly investing. Now, this takes something that is traditionally super intimidating and makes it incredibly accessible. You do not need a finance degree to start utilizing tools like stocks, ETFs, and index funds. Let's think of an ETF, an exchange-traded fund, kind of like a variety pack of cereal. Instead of betting all your money on one single company and just hoping it succeeds, you're buying tiny slices of hundreds of top companies all at once. It completely takes the guesswork and the fear right out of the equation. The source material is extremely passionate about demystifying Wall Street for Main Street, and this right here is the actual tangible mechanism for getting your money to work for you while you sleep.
Section 4. Credit and passive income.
Okay, so mastering your credit score and credit card strategies is absolutely crucial. A lot of times we're taught to fear credit, right? Like it's just this direct path to crushing debt. But this material positions credit as a strategic tool. Think of it like a financial lever. When you actually understand the mechanics of credit scores and use smart credit card strategies, you unlock better interest rates, valuable rewards, and much greater financial leverage. Mastering this ensures that the financial system works in your favor rather than constantly penalizing you. And this brilliantly illustrates the other side of that acceleration coin: passive income generation and side hustles. Relying on just a single paycheck is inherently risky. I mean, it's a single point of failure in your financial life. The source highly encourages diversifying your cash flow. By creating multiple streams of income, whether that's a side business or investments that don't need daily handholding, you're effectively building little tributaries that all flow into your main river of wealth. These extra streams drastically reduce the time it takes to reach true financial freedom.
Section 5. Retirement planning made simple.
When it comes to long-term wealth preservation, tools like 401k accounts and Roth IRAs are going to be your absolute best friends. These are essentially tax-advantaged buckets where your investments can compound powerfully over decades. And the source material simplifies this beautifully. For instance, a 401k often comes with an employer match. And remember, an employer match is literally free money. Never, ever leave that on the table. Meanwhile, a Roth IRA lets your money grow completely tax-free for your retirement. Understanding these vehicles guarantees your later years are fundamentally secure.
Section 6. Achieving your financial freedom.
So it all comes together in this really logical step-by-step progression. We don't just magically jump straight to the end goal, we follow a roadmap. Step 1, budget and save to stop the leaks and build that strong foundation. Step 2, invest those savings into accessible growth engines like index funds. And Step 3, accelerate the whole process by adding passive income and leveraging your credit smartly. When you stack these specific steps together, you create this unbreakable chain that physically pulls you out of the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle and straight into sustainable wealth. It's structured, it's logical, and most importantly, it is highly achievable.
The biggest takeaway here is that you're getting practical tips you can use right away. This isn't some high-level economic theory meant for a stuffy university classroom. The goal of every single concept we've uncovered today, from ETFs to Roth IRAs, all the way down to plugging that leaky bucket of daily spending, is immediate, actionable decision-making. Whether you are opening your very first bank account today or you already have investments and just want to optimize your strategy, this framework gives you tools you can implement the minute we're done here.
Build the future your money deserves. Listen, your time, your energy, and the money you earn from all that hard work, they are incredibly valuable. They deserve to be treated with respect, and they absolutely deserve to grow. By understanding the real mechanics of wealth, you take luck completely out of the equation, and you grab the wheel of your own life. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final, provocative question to chew on. What practical decision will you make today to finally make your money work for you?